am really very, very surprised that we're here. I think motorsport is great that we have races, but for me it's shocking that we're all sitting in this room. So many fans here already today, and it seems like the rest of the world is reacting.
After much confusion, the Formula One Grand Prix in Melbourne has been officially cancelled.
The Australian Formula One Grand Prix has been cancelled.
Sebastian Vettel will no longer be Ferrari driver after 2020. Carlos Sainz will take his place. Daniel Ricciardo moves into the vacant McLaren seat.
Fernando Alonso will replace Daniel Ricciardo next year, racing alongside Esteban Ocon.
And it's lights out and away we go! And Bottas gets away very nicely indeed. Verstappen alongside Lando Norris. Albon and Hamilton going wheel to wheel as Bottas through turn one. And Norris goes ahead of Verstappen but off the track. Also off the track goes Charles Leclerc as well. Bottas leads. Verstappen's back in second. Norris behind. Verstappen going slowly. And has he lost power? And he's desperately trying to get power. Safety car is coming out. Again, forces in the long way round. Norris goes the long way round on Paris. And Albon again. This guy is such a solid.
I really felt like we could have won that race.
Lewis Hamilton is given a 5-second penalty for causing a collision with Alex Albon. Valtteri Bottas wins the season opener here in Austria. Lando Norris gets on the podium for the first time in Formula One. Yeah! It's the first ever Styrian Grand Prix. It's lights out, away we go. Hamilton and Verstappen get away well. Sainz is already closing up on Verstappen. That's that rear wing just hanging on. Now Sergio Perez having a go. Alex Albon, oh my lord, that very nearly ended in total disaster for Alex Albon. A very comfortable afternoon for Lewis Hamilton. He comes round the final corner to win the Styrian Grand Prix. Norris might yet take 50 though as he goes wide. Perez, Norris has passed the racing point. Perez ahead of Stroll, ahead of Ricciardo behind. Oh, it's a tight finish. It's a photo finish.
I hit the wall.
Just have to say, incredible work, guys. That's unbelievable. Thank you very much.
And it's lights out and away we go. And it's a tentative start for everyone, but Charles Leclerc, brilliant start from him. Sergio Perez slow away. Max Verstappen goes down the inside and into third place.
Herring Valtteri Bottas may well have jumped the start.
Just look at, oh, that's how the Williams got a puncture and released into the path of Carlos Sainz.
That was Williams' fault.
It's the Hungarian Grand Prix for the 8th time for Lewis Hamilton. Crossing the line in second place. It's the mistake turned into a podium for Max Verstappen. Second place for Red Bull.
I want to say a big thank you to the mechanics because they saved the day. You guys are legends. Thank you so much.
With Sergio Perez ruled out after testing positive for COVID-19, Racing Point turned to Nico Hülkenberg for the British Grand Prix.
It's lights out and away we go. Verstappen gets away well. Can he catch the two Mercedes? Hamilton out in front and Bottas has got the inside line going into Abbey. Hamilton only just into the lead. Oh, and there is off is Kevin Magnussen. Someone's had a very, very big crash, and it's Danny Kvyat in the Alpha Tauri.
Oh, guys.
What's happened to Valtteri Bottas?
That's a puncture there, yeah, left more than a puncture.
Carlos Sainz, and he's got tyre problems as well.
Carlos has a puncture.
And that is Lewis Hamilton. Look at the state of that Mercedes car.
Verstappen 25 seconds. It's 20 seconds to Verstappen. Now 17 seconds then, 16 seconds. 10 seconds to Verstappen.
Can we win this?
9 seconds to Verstappen. 7 seconds to Verstappen.
Lewis Hamilton, who takes the race.
That was those guys.
Valtteri Bottas has confirmed for 2021.
It's the 70th anniversary Formula One Grand Prix, lights out and away we go. And the two Mercedes then head towards Abbey. Bottas ahead of Hamilton. And someone's turned around and we can see just in the background some puffs of smoke there.
Max, I think we're a little bit close for tyres at this stage.
Mate, this is the only chance of being close to Mercedes and not just sitting behind like a grandma.
He should take very little time to dispatch the Mercedes.
Well, Bottas has moved over to the inside. He's left a gap though for Verstappen to attack, and as they go through Brooklands, it's wheel to wheel. Mercedes against Red Bull round the outside now at Lovefield. Verstappen has got a car length in front. Hamilton tries to go round the outside at the loop and now to Aintree, but he's got DRS to go down the Wellington Straight. Hamilton's got the pace to go round the outside at Brooklands, and Max Verstappen leads, and it's now Lewis Hamilton in second place to win the 70th anniversary Grand Prix. Verstappen gives Red Bull the win. It's lights out and away we go. Hamilton does get a very good start.
Engine stopped, broken. I mean, I don't know what happened.
He has led every single lap of this race. Lewis Hamilton, he extends his championship leads. Hamilton against Bottas on the front row. It's lights out and away we go. They weren't held for long at the start. Hamilton gets away well. Bottas is trying to challenge him though. And Ricciardo on the outside of Max Verstappen. There's two cars involved there, one of which is an Alpha Tauri. It's the Belgian Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton in 2020 to extend his championship lead even further. It's lights out and away we go. And Hamilton, I think, gets the better start ahead of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. Carlos Sainz, great reaction from him. He's up into second place. Bottas in third. Perez on the inside. Lando Norris now gets ahead of Sergio Perez. It is Hamilton that leads them into the first chicane.
The Mercedes, they're fighting over. And look at that. Mr. McLaren then second and third now.
It is. Lando Norris squeezes past Valtteri Bottas.
Bottas wide in the second leg, but what a dismal first lap he's having.
Daniel Ricciardo is now attacking it. Valtteri Bottas is down to 6th.
Brakes failed.
Kevin Magnussen pulling over to the side of the track. The pit lane entry is now closed. Is Lewis Hamilton in a bit of trouble? Lewis Hamilton has a 10-second stop-go penalty. And that's Charles Leclerc! And that is a very big accident. We're red flagging the race. Lights out and away we go again. Hamilton then comes into the pits. Pierre Gasly for AlphaTauri in their home race leads the Italian Grand Prix.
No, it's not working.
Pierre Gasly wins the Italian Grand Prix.
Oh my God! What did you do? What did you do? You do it! You it! Oh my God! Oh my God, guys, we did it again! Oh my God, yes! P1 game, P1! We just won the race.
Sebastian Vettel has signed for 2021 for Aston Martin.
And it's lights out, away we go. Valtteri Bottas pointing towards Lewis Hamilton, gets an excellent start, and Max Verstappen's alongside Hamilton as well.
Shadow power!
It's the McLaren, and Carlos Sainz has been spun round, and there's even further trouble way back. It's the Red Bull of Max Verstappen that's out and into the gravel. Car has got the lights gone green, and there's a big crash in the back.
That was stupid from whoever was at the front. They want to kill us or what?
Oh my God.
You're okay.
That's dangerous.
And we've red flagged the race. It's lights out and away we go again around the outside of turn 1. There goes Lewis Hamilton into the lead. Oh, and it's that someone's had it off. And into the gravel they go. That is Lance Stroll. To a second red flag for this race. It's lights out and away we go once more. Alex Albon, one of a few drivers that's never stood on the podium. He fancies that podium place. He wants to take it off Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to go the long way round San Donato. The first corner, he is ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. He crosses the line and wins the Tuscan Grand Prix. And Alex Albon, he is in the top 3. Lights out and away we go. So Hamilton gets away well, as does Max Verstappen. Stroll is out of the race.
A 10-second time penalty for those start infringements.
Where is that in the rule book?
He's on the podium this afternoon, and it's the top step of the podium as Valtteri Bottas wins the Russian Grand Prix.
So Lance Stroll is not well. Lance Stroll is not feeling 100% this morning.
It's the second time, of course, Hulkenberg's been super sub.
Sat with a friend having a coffee at 11 a.m. when I see that Otmar rings me and says, Hulkenberg, hurry, we need you here.
And it's lights out, away we go, and Hamilton gets away well. Hamilton has just swept past Valtteri Bottas and into the lead.
No power. We're going to retire the car.
Lewis Hamilton is coming round the final corner now for his latest win. It's win number 91. The record is equalled, and Daniel Ricciardo, his first 2018.
Is that a podium, boys? Is that a podium?
That's a podium.
Mick Schumacher, Michael's son, is going to present you with one of Michael's helmets. I don't even know what to say.
Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen will not be staying at Haas next season.
Lights out and away we go for the Portuguese Grand Prix, and Hamilton ahead of Bottas. Also going wide, Daniel Ricciardo, and Perez gets hit by Max Verstappen and goes across the track. Here goes Bottas ahead of Lewis Hamilton, and Hamilton is really struggling, and he's going to get passed now by the McLaren. It is starting to rain here in Portimao.
The McLaren, Sainz, right, he's passed, he's through. Sainz into the lead.
And that is Valtteri Bottas getting past Carlos Sainz. Lewis Hamilton getting past Carlos Sainz and into second place. Max Verstappen up into the podium places. Hamilton pulls out, goes alongside, goes ahead and into the lead. Records are there to be broken, said Michael Schumacher. The record is broken. Lewis Hamilton wins the Portuguese Grand Prix.
Thank you so much.
AlphaTauri have confirmed Pierre Gasly will be back for 2021.
Kimi Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi will race for Alfa Romeo next year.
It's lights out and away we go. So Bottas leads Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen gets ahead of Hamilton.
I'm very sorry, we have to box on retire the car.
Virtual safety car. Now this is so played into Lewis Hamilton's hands now. Hamilton will be about 10 seconds clear of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. Now tries to go round the outside and does get ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Oh dear, that's Max Verstappen. As you can see, right rear tyre has gone completely.
Yeah, something broke on the car.
Oh, and that's George Russell. Behind the safety car, George Russell out.
Don't know what to say. Just giving everything I can.
Alex Albon spins. It's 7 consecutive Constructors' Championships for Mercedes.
Mercedes AMG Petronas 7 times. Stroll crosses the line, and he does go pole. 1:47.7. Lance Stroll is on pole for the first time in his career. Yes! The Turkish Grand Prix, it's lights out and away we go. And they are crawling off the line, especially Max Verstappen. Hamilton, though, gets a really good start. Sebastian Vettel already ahead of Max Verstappen, and there going wide is Lewis Hamilton. Sebastian Vettel, what a start from him from 11th on the grid. Max Verstappen is overtaking Lewis Hamilton as well. Down the inside goes Alex Albon. Verstappen is hot on his tail, and Perez keeps ahead by a metre through turn 11. And Verstappen goes wide and spins as well. And that's Alex Albon, who has spun around. Stroll has pitted there for a second time and is now behind Max Verstappen. Hamilton really catching up to Sergio Perez now. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Turkish Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins the Turkish Grand Prix and is a 7-time champion of the world.
That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible. You You can do it too, man.
Charles Leclerc locks up on Sergio Perez. Perez comes back at him. Sebastian Vettel comes back at Charles Leclerc. Sergio Perez on the podium. Sebastian Vettel is back on the podium.
Peter, good job. Really good job.
No, I did a job. I did a job. I did a job. I did a job. That's it.
It's lights out and away we go. Hamilton then gets away well. Verstappen off the line well. And a big fire there.
Look on the right and I look on the left and then I see, oh, it's all orange. It's not sunset, it's the light from the circuits, no. Oh, it's fire. Okay, no, I don't have time. All my muscle relaxes, in peace with myself, thinking I'm dead. Thought about my kids and I said, no, I cannot die today. For my kids, I cannot die. Then I jump on the barrier and then I feel heat and that pulls on my overall. That is an extraordinary feeling. I'm alive.
Lights out and away we go. And for the second time, Hamilton gets away well. Is that smoke? Is that Sergio Perez? Perez never finished on the podium in consecutive races. Lewis Hamilton has come through to win the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Red Bull, with second and third, get both drivers on the podium.
Lewis Hamilton tested positive for COVID-19. Mercedes need a new driver, George Russell in a Mercedes. Jack Aitken gets a shot this weekend. Romain Grosjean will be replaced this weekend by Pietro Fittipaldi. Announced Nikita Mazepin yesterday. They've announced Mick Schumacher today. Haas are going down this new path.
It's lights out and away we go. Russell does get away well, as does Max Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas has got his teammate right alongside him already. Sergio Perez is trying to challenge as George Russell goes into the first turn, and George Russell takes the lead. Look up there as Perez is caught by Charles Leclerc, and there's 3 cars gone off at turn 4. Max Verstappen is out of the race on the first lap. Sergio Perez all the way down in 18th place. Sergio Perez, for the second week in a row here in Bahrain, is running in the podium places. There's a front wing lost by Jack Aitken.
We're going to need a safety car then.
Safety car's been deployed. They're double stacking at Mercedes. And for Valtteri Bottas, even more confusion.
I think George are going to need to box. We're going to mix the tyre setting on the car.
Basically, what's happened is they've got some of Bottas's tyres on.
Sergio Perez leads the Sakhir Grand Prix. Russell's now going to have a go at him on this twisty section of the track, the middle section. He's got the inside line at turn 7, and he goes past his teammates. George Russell's made up his mind to go down the inside, late on the brakes, into turn 1, and back up into the top 3 once again. George Russell into turn 4. That was an easier move on Esteban Ocon.
Looks like a rear left puncture. Looks like rear left puncture.
I don't know what to say.
The man who was in last place at the end of lap 1 comes home to win the Sakhir Grand Prix. Esteban Ocon, his first podium in Formula 1. France Stroll takes 3rd place.
Speechless.
Lewis Hamilton is back.
As we have 5 lights for the final time ahead of the drivers, it's lights out and away we go. Verstappen ahead of Bottas. Oh, Sergio Perez, what's happened here? This looks like mechanical issues It's another fantastic feeling as he rounds the final corner. The checker flag's in sight. Verstappen wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Yes! I've enjoyed the last 4 years. Thank you for your support.